Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the welterweight bout between Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards 2. And how I see this one right here is I'm going Kamaru Usman, high confidence. Not lock, but high confidence. He deserves high confidence. Pound for pound number one right now. Might not be deservingly so. I mean, he deserves to get all the accolades he deserves, but is he truly the best pound for pound fighter right now? Maybe not. Volkanovski's probably showing a better case right now, so. But it is what it is. He worked to get to that position. He had to stay behind John Jones for a long time, and then he finally got it. And he hasn't lost yet, so I guess he can maintain it for a bit. But definitely Volkanovski has doing everything he can to really deserve that spot, maybe more than him at this given moment. But that's besides the point. This is about a fight. This ain't about pound for pound or speculative stats and speculative rankings. This is about you about to fight a guy that's actually in your weight class and you're really about to fight. So Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards. How I see this one right here is definitely see Leon Edwards making improvements. My concern with Leon Edwards and why ultimately you can't really lean to him too much, and really either of these guys, is that neither of these guys are truly legit finishers. Kamaru Usman probably got like 2 finishes in his whole UFC career. Maybe, like, I don't know. Very limited career finish. I think he knocked out Sergio Moraes. He knocked out Kobe Covington. He knocked out Gilbert Burns. He knocked out Masvidal. So like 4 knockouts. I think Edwards submitted Tumanov. And Edwards knocked out, I forget his name, but not really no great fighter, and he knocked him out. So he had like 2 knockouts. So like 1 submission, 1 knockout. So neither of these guys are particularly finishers like that. And they're both very good. And I do like Leon Edwards in spots. I feel like Usman definitely not gonna strike with him the whole fight. He definitely not gonna do that. If he does, I'm impressed. Still ain't impressed enough for me to think a Canelo fight versus him should ever be even mentioned, but I'd be impressed if he goes 5 rounds or he just makes a striking and he beats Edwards, whether it be close, whether it be a knockout, whether it be run through. I would be very impressed if that was his approach. But in reality, I feel like he's gonna look to wall and stall him, try to get some takedowns. Edwards will have some good elbows off the clinch, do some good work off the cage, might even cut him. This might end up being a very close fight, to be honest. Split decision might be very much on the table, but I'm gonna go like I said, high confidence. I feel like he'll be able to scoop him off the cage, get some takedowns, and Usman is not just that wrestler that doesn't have cardio. Like, they only got 3 takedowns. Usman will give you as many takedowns as you need before you stop getting up. So Usman will press, and I think he'll be able to find that his crosses on Edwards. Edwards kind of back up a lot of times straight, or circles right into it like he did against Diaz. So I'm not saying Usman's gonna be able to find it so clean or he's such a sharp striker, but I feel like he'll be able to find it at times, and then he'll be able to chain his takedown there, draw that out, and then be able to draw takedowns out and be able to work him against the cage. I feel like Edwards will have his moments, but I feel like anytime he gets a little bit of moments, I feel like Usman will be able to tie him up, put him against the cage, probably stomp on his knees, and just really be tight, be heavy on him, and not really give him that space to breathe. Eventually the fight settled down. Like I said, Usman will give you as many takedowns as you need. And also the fact that Edwards doesn't have that finishing ability, like that great finishing ability in him, that was giving him like more opportunities to get clinched up, tied up, because it's not gonna be that threat of, oh, this guy could finish me right here. Or this guy, saying you can't act like he can't finish. You act like somebody can't finish you, you're gonna get finished. But respecting all things and just making smart moves and setting his shots up well, setting his takedowns well, and setting his clinches up well, shouldn't have any great issue with Edwards. Well, but it's gonna be hard work, but eventually I feel like those takedowns will start to come easier. He's gonna start to establish control. And also, it's not like Edwards hasn't been controlled for good parts in some of these fights. I mean, the Bilal Muhammad fight didn't get to play out. Probably was still won, but it didn't get to play out. The RDA fight, I think RDA had like a good round or 2 with some takedowns and control on him. And for sure, what's his name? Gunnar Nelson had like a whole round. The whole 3rd round was on top of him, and he just played defensive mode. So it's not like he's a guy that's old. He's so explosive and pops back up so easily. But yeah, Usman should be able to get to his takedown, should be landing shots, but mostly importantly be able to get to the clinch, get to his takedowns. Not with great ease, but he got a dog in him, he got that pace in him, and will be able to work till he get it. And then and Edwards is not no slouch off his back, underrated jiu-jitsu on top and on bottom, so he'll stay calm and composed down there, and won't just be a punching bag for Usman at no point in this fight. So Usman will have to work for it. Edwards will give him a good fight, but ultimately Usman, with that wrestling and that pace and that strength and that experience and those accomplishments, and still having that hunger in him. And yeah, vintage pressure, clinch, takedowns, decision for Usman, but won't be easy at all, but high confidence. So in this one, I got Kamaru Usman via decision.